All right, Shalom, giving all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, by Gmshawaii Ba, Kwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone for teaching His word of truth and sincerity and for ruling well. Salutations to my fellow Akim across the four corners of the globe, preaching in the name and in the power of Yahweh by Gmshawaii. Okay, I just want to do a quick update on the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. I received this article, and I just want to read through it real quick, and then we'll get some scriptures, because like the elder Akim from London, Rakaya Quab, and the elder Akia from the elder from Dallas, Elder Ariala. Okay, they've been keeping up with the blockchain, which is the cryptocurrency, uh, basically the cryptocurrency setup, the whole blockchain cryptocurrency setup, and this is just some proof to back what they're saying up through the scriptures and through modern articles, man. So this is off the Metro, I guess it's Metro.com. Okay, and it says you can now store Ripple and Bitcoin in a creepy microchip implant that's been compared to the mark of the beast. Okay, and this is not coincidence, man. This being a year of prophecy, prophecies are going to speak. And this is one of the majors, this is pretty much one of the last major prophecies that need to be fulfilled. Is this RFID chip being forcibly mandated onto the people. And we keep doing these RFID updates to show you that this is it. They're going to use what this you have to buy or sell, whether you want to buy purchases and items, and the whole Bitcoin, the whole cryptocurrency. That's just a setup or a test, okay, for the RFID chip, because they're going to use this cryptocurrency, okay, as a new currency, okay, where you're not going to be using physical currency like your dollar bills or your credit cards. All you're going to have is this RFID chip, which is going to have all your information on it, as well as your finance information on it, okay. And they're going to do away, because the dollar's going to collapse. So the next thing that they need is another financial, basically, framework, and that's what the Bitcoin, the whole cryptocurrency is, okay. So it says you can now store Ripple and Bitcoin in a creepy microchip implant that's been compared to the mark of the beast. It says whenever you've got loads of cash in your wallet, there's always a chance of losing it or being robbed. And this is how they cause you to take the chip. Oh, it's going to be convenient. Nobody can steal your hand, so you might as well just go ahead and do this. Okay, that's basically the trick bag. Okay. But if you're using cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin or Ripple, you can now store them in place where you'll never mislay your cash. Which, another thing, they had a big deal about cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, people hacking into the system and people losing all their money. Okay, so anyway, it says but if you're using cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin or Ripple, you can now store them in a place where you'll never mislay your cash. A Danish firm called Chip has just released an update for its microchip implant, which means it can use Ripple, one of the hottest virtual currencies right now. This means you'll be able to store your virtual cash stash under your skin by getting a chip installed into your hand. The chip uses Ripple's own payment system, which means it doesn't need to be connected to the owner's bank account. Wait a minute. What does that sound like? Revelation 13 and 16, and he calls it all, both small and poor, rich and small, slacky. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand on their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And that mark or that charagma is that incision, is this RFID chip. Okay? And it says the chip uses Ripple's own payment system. So that's buying and selling, which means it doesn't need to be connected to the owner's bank account. This should enable wearers to store cryptocurrencies in the chip, and it may even be possible to make payments in the future. And this is already set up. So when they say the future, believe it's the near future. Announcement: Buy chip microchip implant is now implementing hashtag Ripple payment systems in the product. This means that the microchip owners will not be needing to connect their microchip to their bank accounts anymore. That's right, because the new currency is going to be what? Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, whatever cryptocurrency that the governments come to agreements with, that's going to be the cryptocurrency. So if they're going to pay you, they're going to pay you in that currency. They're not going to need your bank account because it's all on your chip. And if you go against the system, they'll cut your chip off. If you or whatever, if you're with it, they'll add you some more cryptocurrency fake money, man. It says, however, the device is already proving controversial and has been dubbed the mark of the beast. Let's say that again. However, the device already proving controversial and has been dubbed the mark of the beast. And who's pushing that out there? Who's pushing out that the chip is the mark of the beast? Great Millstone, man. Great Millstone, the apostles and the elders and the brothers on down. However, the device is already proven controversial and has been dubbed the mark of the beast. On Twitter, one person wrote, "I like Ripple and XRP, but I will never get the chip, the mark of the beast." And then he said, "Praise Jesus." "No thanks, you Satan." Another added, "Some Christians believe the book Revelations predicted that a monster with two horns like a lamb and speaking like a dragon will place a mark on humans' foreheads. Anyone who is not, which is they don't. We just read the scripture, and that's not in the scriptures. They added stuff. So it says anyone who is not given this mark will be unable to buy or sell anything. Which we just read that. That's Revelation 13:16. Once the beast, and this is a so-called picture of the beast, but the beast is actually NATO. Okay, the beast is actually NATO and that whole EU system. Okay, and their financial system. All of that's linked in. Once the beast has finished spreading his mark to humanity, the world will end in an almighty Salakia. And in all it says the world, it says once the beast has finished spreading its mark to humanity, the world will end in an almighty battle, which will see it thrown into the lake of fire. Which that's going to be the world. That's going to be World War III. Okay, that almighty battle against what? Against the world powers fighting each other, and then eventually, when Yahweh Shai comes back, they're going to try to fight him. Okay. So it says the he causes all, both small, almighty, or mighty, and rich and poor, free and bond, to receive the mark in their right hand or in their forehead, says one passage, Revelations, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of the name. Of course, the microchip could just be cool, but rather creepy device rather than a sign of an imminent apocalypse. But that doesn't sound anywhere near as exciting. Which it is. It is the mark of the beast, man. And if you take this chip, no matter how cool you think it is or how convenient you think it is, you're gonna get put to death. Okay, and that's in the scriptures, man. And you're gonna get put to death in a horrible way. That lake of fire is gonna be America. Okay. America's gonna go up in fire, in flames, and when America goes, the whole system is gonna go. Okay, the whole system is gonna be destroyed. This is Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, "If any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into a cup of his indignation." And that wrath, ultimate wrath, is the nuclear missiles, man. Because you take that chip, you're not getting out of here, man. You're not getting out of here on the chariots. The only way you're going to exit out this place is through a horrible death, man. Where your skin is, well, we'll get it. It's through a horrible death, man. This is Zechariah 14 and 8 and Salakian and 12. It says, "And this shall be the plague where the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. And the only thing that can do such a thing like that is a nuclear holocaust, a nuclear destruction, fire, man. Okay, all right. So back in Revelation chapter 14, verse 9, it says, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his hand or his forehead." Okay, receive the mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone, because that's what those nuclear missiles are bringing, in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, that's Yahushua. And their smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever. That's going to be the smoke of America on fire, man. And that's going to be the smoke of all the people that took the chip that worship the beast, man. Because when you worship the beast, you're basically bowing down to that system. You're bowing down to this RFID chip easy access system. And notice this is a caricature, but that's the right hand, man. And they want to put it in there, man. Okay, they want to put it in your hand. Okay, so that you can what? It says bank, Ripple Connect, settlement, Ripple Network, settlement, Ripple Connect, and bank. So that's transferring money. That's buying and selling. Okay, that's buying and selling. All right, and it's not hard to put it all together if you got the eyes to see and ears to hear. And it's going to be some people that's going to overcome this, and those people are the elect, man. Those people are the elect. This is Revelation chapter 3. Let me see. Verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, because we kept the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and that's spiritual, man. It's 10:44, man. Rakatah Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, and try them that dwell upon the earth. And that hour of temptation is the mark of the beast, man. Because you're going to be tempted to take this because you're starving, because you want to get payments made, because you want your family to eat, because you want to survive. You want to hold on to the little bit of life that you got. You see? So, hey, man, this is more proof, man. I'll leave the link in the description box, Lord willing. Hey, so with that, hey, shalom.